switching. Everybody look good. Like, all right, yeah, vibey. All right. And we are here for you. You looking for one of the hottest podcasts out? We talk about relationships, trending topics. Punk gonna say whatever he gonna say.
Every time.
Oh, we got a new guest.
Hi.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to us.
Hey, everybody. My name is Jenette. I also go by MsCreateHer across all my socials. And, yeah, come check me out.
MsCreateHer. Okay? Get that right, goddammit. Anyways, we appreciate you having you on. Oh, let me put it. Y'all want to say any pleasantries, any intros? How was your day, Punk? First day back at work. First day back.
After
it was
3
great.
weeks.
Wonderful.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it was cool. we always had like staff institute day, so it was relaxed. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the real stuff happened.
Oh. Yeah, I don't get no long breaks from my job, so I'm hating. Let me hit y'all off guard with something that wasn't a topic here. Did y'all see Sha'Carri Richardson getting locked up for domestic violence against her boyfriend in the airport in Seattle?
That's the clip you sent me.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
So allegedly, even though there's video, we still gonna throw that allegedly on it. He was trying to walk away. They was having some type of dispute. He was trying to walk away, and she looked like she was hitting him from the video.
Throwing stuff at him, pushing him,
yeah,
into shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he was actively walking away, and she came up behind him and started doing stuff.
Yes. Your thoughts, Punk?
The comments was crazy.
Okay, what was the comments?
So women just like, a man always gonna bring you down, girl, when you on your.
Oh yeah.
How in the hell I be saying black men is the villain in everybody's story, and it's like this woman beating on him and it's still this man's fault, and he walking away is like insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's like zero accountability. The shit is just insane. It's insane. Like how do we fight with that?
I look, across the board, I don't condone violence of any kind, man to woman, woman to man, but especially if somebody is actively trying to get away from you in a situation. It was the whole story was flipped, because I didn't see this, but if the comments was basically cheering her on, for lack of a better term, they vilified the heck out of what's his name, Jonathan Majors. That was on video. He was walking away, and that lady was chasing after him.
She was white.
That too. that too didn't help him at all.
Nope.
But yeah, no,
I get no sympathy for the black community.
I don't. That's okay. That's a different story for a different conversation. But no, I don't fuck with it. I can't. No. There's no way that I ever would have agreed with anybody in those comments. 'Cause come on now, it ain't got nothing to do with him. It's got something to do with you.
Like us as people just in general, but especially us as black people, when we have, these huge opportunities, for greatness, huge opportunities to obtain large sums of money that can be generational wealth, and when you are in those positions, we gotta just. Yeah, we gotta just be more mindful.
That's
what dude was risking.
Dude was being mindful. Like I just left it, but it's a bigger picture here. I'm gonna walk away. Somehow he's still getting dragged in comments.
Buddy.
Like he the reason that she got to that point to be hitting on him in the airport and all of that. It's his fault. She can't control her emotions.
That's messed up.
That's crazy.
That's jacked up.
All right. Yes, we do not condone in domestic violence. Either way.
No way.
Either way.
Call the police.
Yeah, yeah. And then the audacity to do it in the airport. Like, it's a million cameras in the airport.
Do you know how serious they are about a no-fly list? I don't understand how people go to the airport and just lose all their goddamn marbles as soon as they get there. There's a no-fly list for a reason. I wish I would go to the airport.
What'd you say, Pun?
The marbles was lost already.
Before they got to the airport. But shit, ain't no way.
All right. We gonna get off them. Just a little light little topic here. How many times does that friend have to say no to going out or hanging out before you stop asking?
Well,
let's give it to our guest here, Jenette.
What?
MsCreateHer.
Yes. What level of friend are we talking about? Because if
Friend.
a very close friend,
Yeah,
like
close
best friend,
close friend, best friend, close friend.
I'm not gonna stop extending.
Close circle.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna stop extending the invitation.
Okay.
You never know what somebody is going through, because I know how it is on the other end. I always want to be invited. I hardly ever go, but I always want to be invited somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's just the thought of having the thought of that person and being like, hey, this seems like something you'd be interested in. Do you want to go? But her saying no to it doesn't make me any kind of difference or make me feel any kind of way. I'ma still go, even if you don't want to go. But no, there's never a limit to how many times I ask her, like, do you want to go to this thing?
Punk, you want to jump in? I was gonna ask her a question real quick.
There's definitely a limit. I don't know what that limit is, but saying no, while yes, we don't know what people are going through, but at some point it's going to start to feel like rejection, and no one wants to keep being rejected. At some point I'm gonna think like, you'll let me know when you want to hang out. So it don't mean I don't think we're friends or any of that, but you'll let me know when you want to hang out, as opposed to me steady extending and wasting time and breath. And I'm not gonna keep doing that.
I mean, but if that's your friend, is it really wasted time and breath? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
You said
Yes,
still a limit?
because when they ready to hang out, they'll reach out and say, hey, I got some free time, let's go do, or hey, I want to hang out with you. Because if we're friends, that should be a
two-way
mutual
street.
thing anyway. So
That's fair.
if I'm always the one doing it and you're always rejecting me, then I'm just gonna put it, when you ready, we can hang out.
Yeah. I think that's an option, to at least have that conversation and be like, hey, I'm starting to feel some kind of way because every time I invite you out, you're just like, no. So I think it's also worth the conversation to tell them that, instead of just kind of sitting back and waiting for it.
Well, yeah, that conversation is gonna happen, because I am gonna ask, is something going on? You
Right.
good? Like if this is a friend, you've probably asked these questions before you get. I would, before I get to that point, is because I'm gonna see what's up. Why you don't want to go out? You all right? Like,
Right.
it's definitely if it's not a typical thing, but yeah, at some point.
He said, I'm gonna stop asking.
My opinion, real quick. If you are the one that's always saying no, and this is like your friend for real, I think you have to make a conscious effort to initiate, or because it doesn't even have to be like a go out. It could be a just come to each other's house, hang out, just some basic stuff, So if we friends and I'm always reaching out, but you're never reciprocating, it does feel like a toll. It does feel like I'm pouring and I'm not receiving back. Even if it is just a friend level, because I kind of agree with Punk with the rejection thing. Like, if I'm asking, and it's no.
It's like, damn, do you even want to hang out with me? Like,
Did I do
maybe
something?
we need to
And
have
if
thing.
you
What's
don't,
up?
that's okay. Communicate that. If you don't want to hang out with me, that's fine. Communicate it.
For sure.
Because it's easy to say, oh, no, I don't want to go out. But, man, you could come over, or we could link at the crib if it's a going out thing. But, yeah, at some point it's going to feel like you don't want to hang out with me.
True.
Because a lot of people hide behind, I don't like to go out, or I don't like to be around this scene, and I don't like to be around these certain things. But I'm trying to like strengthen our friendship. So it's not really about the environment, it's about us connecting on a one-on-one level type of thing. But anything else on this one?
No, I mean, I feel that for the most part. It definitely just comes down to just having some type of communication on both parts, on both accounts, for sure.
Once that communication is had, though, and we agree to some terms, if there's no follow through, that's when it's gonna be like, okay, I'm done reaching out, because I don't want to feel like I'm bugging you, like
Agreed.
I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself into your life, But let's get to the next topic here. We don't gotta beat that one up. I'm trying to think. What we want to stay serious, or we want to go serious, or we want to. How are we feeling? Hey, Punk, we never discussed the T-app. It kind of fizzled out, but we never.
Oh, you don't? Nah, let me stop.
Like, you don't know T-app?
Let me stop. I did hear about it.
Yeah, your general feelings about the T-app. If you don't know what the T-app is, it started out as an app for women to like kind of expose abusers and just
abusers.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like to expose abusers and just make women aware of these men that are abusers. And then it kind of turned into like a
mess. It turned into a mess.
A whole mess. It's turned into a whole mess. Opinions from either one. Who want to go?
It's a mess. It's a hot.
Are you on the T app?
I am not going to confirm nor deny if I'm on the T app or not.
Have you posted somebody on the T app?
I am not going to confirm or deny if I have done any affiliations with the T app. I didn't know that they started it for abuse, like for, capturing men doing like abusive things or whatever. I genuinely just thought that it was like an app where women would come and be like, hey, be careful around this person. Basically, just, hey, let's be careful. Let's look out for one another. But baby, that thing is a hot mess right now. They got the T app. They got something about the coffee app is getting ready to come out for the men. The men is over on Reddit. Everybody angry. People getting exposed. I'm just like, good Lord. Good Lord. It's terrible. It's a mess.
Give me some. What'd you think about the T app?
I have nothing.
He said no.
Nothing for it.
I think it started out as a decent idea, but it just snowballed into something just ridiculous. He said,
I have no feelings about it.
Exposing men seems to be the new sport of 2025.
I mean,
she like longer than that.
Shit, that's what I was thinking.
They've been exposing me, but I mean, if men just did better. No, I'm just playing.
Come on. We need them clips. I'm gonna clip you right on up.
Don't do it.
You gonna say no? Okay.
It's just not even something I'm not interested in the T app. Like, whenever they come with the coffee app, I ain't interested.
I mean, and that wouldn't be your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like it for people that are happily in relationships and married and it's not even really gonna be on their radar in that sense, but like to hear about it and to be like, oh, that's fucked up for y'all, like, okay, yeah. I just found it to be a little
but it's probably gonna ruin hella relationships,
as it should.
Damn.
I mean, cause what's the point? What's the point in being in a relationship if all you gonna do is get caught up on an app somewhere? That's wrong. That's what's wrong with people today. That's what's wrong with these young kids today in these apps, social media, ruining relationships. It's been ruining relationships.
People need to mind their business.
That too.
God damn. Technology, social media, like this shit don't do nothing but mind everybody business.
Yeah, I think that's why it was created.
People be happy, you know what I'm saying? And they love
They
world
do,
and they lane,
until they learn the
people
truth.
alone.
Is the truth worth it?
Yes.
Is the truth? Is it really
Yes,
worth it?
it is. It.
Don't give me no truth.
I don't want to know.
I don't
Y'all
want no truth.
tweaking.
Keep that truth to your damn
Y'all
self. I got
tweaking.
shit
I
to do.
swear,
I got
leave
shit
me-
to do. I have things to do, goals to accomplish. Keep that truth over there, okay? Yeah. I know. We got people. Oh yeah, we got a few people on the chat. Hey, make sure y'all tap in the screen, please. Oh, I think I accidentally blocked somebody. Sorry.
I think I accidentally blocked somebody.
Hey, man.
Don't be blocking folks.
Nah, that definitely was an accident.
They didn't deserve that.
Let me get into. So, I saw this clip, and it was a life coach, Ashley Dalton, and she was telling a young lady if she wants to find the man that she's looking for. If I could get my light right. All right. She was telling a young lady if she wants to find the man that she's looking for, she has to cut her locks. And I wanted to get y'all opinion on that.
Who said that?
It was a life coach, Ashley Dalton. She has a following. I think she had a following on TikTok.
She black?
Yeah, she
black
is.
lady. Do you know her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get your opinion. What do you think about that?
Look at me like
Yeah,
that.
yes. Because we can't. Your opinion matters more on this than ours.
So, just because a person says a lot of good things doesn't mean they're always going to say the right thing.
Okay.
And that's how I feel about Ashley. I've seen her content before. Some things I do genuinely enjoy from her. But that one is a little rough because I didn't see the clip. But my thing is, what type of person am I trying to attract that doesn't accept or love or like how I am? Like, I don't know how long this girl's locks is, but I have to assume they're of some decent length. She's been growing them for a long time. And you get on, I was going to say national television. You get on the internet to sit up here and tell me.
Which is national. Which
Technically.
Shit, worldwide net.
And you get up here to tell me that I need to cut my lock. I mean, and I don't know what type of person that she was looking for, but
High value.
What was the? I want to know the reasoning behind cutting the locks. Like what did she say?
right.
Why is the locks not okay?
You
Did
know
she
why.
say any
Come
of
on,
that?
man.
She
Y'all playing in my
is.
face.
So
right
what was
now.
her reason?
I
The
mean-
same reason why they tell you to cut your locks if you want a good career. The same reason why they, it's the same. It's the same concept. It's that same mentality of you have to look a certain way to
That's
get
what
a
she
certain
said.
thing.
Essentially, that's how
what
she
I'm
get
saying.
down.
That's
no,
what
I
I'm
want to
saying.
know what she said.
But that is kind of how she gets down. Like, this is the first lady that she's told, oh, you need to change your hair. This isn't going to attract the type of man that you're looking for. Oh, you need to. And it's such a fine line to walk, because it's like, do I believe that you should have certain aspects about yourself in order to, because like attracts like. Should there be certain aspects about yourself that maybe you want to work on and improve? Not necessarily change, but certain aspects you want to improve on in order to attract the mate that you're looking for? Yes. But to sit up here and say, oh, you need to, she's told several women they need to straighten their hair, they need to go ahead and put a perm in their hair, and just told this lady she need to cut off her locks. It's like, no, because now that's a different conversation getting into, okay, what are we defining as a high value man? Because in my opinion, a high value man isn't going to care what my hair looks like in that regard. He's going to care who I am on the inside. Do people go for that? Is that like a preference sometimes? Yes. But to tell me, oh, you need to cut off your locks. I have locks under here. This is weave. Like, you going to tell me I need to cut off my locks to... No. I'm immediately not gonna listen to you because that's crazy.
You still want to hear what she said, Punk?
Kinda.
Here we go, right here.
Kinda.
Let me turn. I gotta turn the live mic down.
The lies in the title that kind of, I think, influenced everyone to see the video a certain way or just make it seem like I was saying something that I wasn't.
So this, I'm gonna speed up to the part.
You to understand, Ashley, is that
so her locks
the
are
thing
long.
about the weight. If you felt like I needed to lose weight or if there should have been a conversation about the weight, I feel like it should have happened on the live. So to see it in the title, especially with it being framed like it was something that we had agreed or something that we said, was very hurtful to me. And we never had a discussion about losing weight, and we never even discussed a number. So that's why I had an issue with the Instagram title versus the YouTube. The comments are fine. People are gonna say I look bloated, but I just feel like from you, because you
come on, the title is the title. Come on, you know what you going on. Like,
absolutely, I'm taking accountability. But I will say again, I think you should body recomp. So what you're saying you want, when you came up here, you said you want a wealthy man, not rich, affluent. He lives in the best part of town. He's making multi-million dollars, right? So you need to be a lot more petite, and I would cut off the locks.
Is the title something you're willing to change or no? For Instagram.
I mean,
okay, she went back to the title. I don't know.
It's already up. It's already up.
Because I'm getting a lot of messages like on TikTok, not something we discussed. So that's why
okay.
you would email me about.
So was that more information? She said you don't want a rich man. She wants a wealthy man, an affluent man. So
that shit don't matter.
That
ahead,
ain't got nothing
piece,
to do
Punk.
with being.
I really ain't
shit
got
crazy.
no peace to speak. It's like that's women issues. That's them fighting each other. I ain't got
Well,
because I
damn.
can't say nothing about
Really
a woman's
fun.
hair. I would have been whatever. Don't talk about black women's hair. But that lady just told her cut her locks and whatever. Like I ain't got nothing to say about it.
To your point, I do feel like there are certain things that men can say to men that women probably shouldn't say to men, and vice versa. Like I'm not gonna knock you on that part, but I don't even know if Ashley Dalton herself is married. So like,
they usually not.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all taking advice from somebody who just looks pretty, conventionally pretty. And like, she had to put in work to look like that. So, okay, is she married? Like that's my question. Is she married? That's what I want to know. I was over here trying to Google it. I couldn't find nothing. I couldn't find
If you
nothing.
can't find it, you know what that means.
It's buried
okay?
somewhere. If she actually does have a husband or
marriage
not.
licenses are, public information.
But being rich and being wealthy are two different things.
So y'all? So I don't know. It just fit like. So does she want a wealthy white man? Is that what she was looking for? I don't know. Like,
They ain't say that. So
okay.
And depending on how seasoned the white man is, he don't give a damn about that shit either. He gonna help you.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna help you. He gonna figure out how to braid your hair. He gonna figure out how to crochet. Some of them white men, they be on top of it. I mean, I'm not affiliated, never will be affiliated, but from what I've seen.
Oh, okay. Speaking of, let's go. We're getting us right into topics here.
Did I?
Speaking of, Anyways, did you see that all white town in the Ozark Hills in Arkansas? Speaking of the whites.
So they did that, huh?
What you want to know?
They're
We
doing
okay with it or
that.
not?
Opinions, thoughts.
I don't care.
Yeah. Can we build an all black town?
I swear, I don't care.
I'm
bro.
so-
Like,
And see, maybe we should get them before they get us. They all right there conglomerated already. How big is the town?
Try to get us taken off the air here. Let's reel us on in. All right.
I'll reel it
We
back.
love you guys. No, you guys do y'all. Hey,
I'm okay with it. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead.
I feel
Go
like
ahead.
do y'all
Yes.
shit. We are like you want to be around like-minded people that got the same, whatever. I'm cool with that. Just let us do our shit too and leave us
And
alone.
leave
when
us
we do it.
alone.
That's all.
Please just leave us alone.
People want you to like feel some way about people that don't fuck with you.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
Okay.
Just show me you don't fuck with me and don't fuck with me. Cool. Let me do me while you do you.
But
and I'm
don't-
perfectly cool with that. Just leave my shit alone.
And don't
Like,
get
that's
mad
it.
when ours is better than yours. That's the biggest thing. 'Cause that's all it's ever been is that they are just, very jealous creatures. And it's just like, well, if their shit is better than ours, then they can't have anything. You know what? All I'm saying is they was talking about separate but equal. We should have been separate. Let us have our equal. That's all I'm saying.
Going back to the Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Yeah, cause I wrote a paper about this in college actually. But yeah, we as far
What
as
did
like
you get on it?
basically it was just talking about the
Your letter grade.
Oh, I aced that bad boy, and I did a presentation on it.
Okay, now tell us about it. What happened?
But essentially, it was a presentation talking about how the economy that we create is the economy that we have created as a black unit, as black people. The fact that the black dollar circulates in the white community for about a week, in the Asian community for like 3 days, but when it comes to the black community, our dollar circulates for 1 hour. Whew. So we could have very well been separate and just left it at that. Integration was a bad idea. That was the whole entire concept of the presentation. Integration was a bad idea. If we could have just got separate but actually equal, we'd be light years ahead for sure.
Kind of agree with you there. Punk, anything on that?
Nope.
You gotta give him a topic where he can round up or something.
I talked about it. We was talking about the people
I
creating their own little town,
you.
right? I said my
you.
piece.
Yeah,
Do y'all
man,
shit.
mellow.
Just leave ours alone when we want to do ours. Shit. That's all. I feel like that should be the goal anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see this mess with Dr. Umar Johnson?
I did not. Never followed him anyway.
Okay,
what he done did?
Let's see what he done did.
He always doing something goofy.
He-
He's speaking for somebody.
He's in a little bit of a troubles.
Mm-hmm.
He's having some issues.
A little bit of troubles. Okay.
He was messing with a white woman.
No, he not. He snow bunnies never for him. Where my boy Umar? My boy Dr. Umar. Where my boy Dr. Umar at, man?
That's the stuff about him treating a lady or something like that.
Yeah, I don't. They was claiming this was like his.
I think you
side
just
chick
passed it,
something.
or you
did
passed one of them. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, my bad. I
His
thought I saw
side
it.
chick.
Hold on.
He got multiple black queens.
At ease, my
For
black
buddy,
queen.
okay. Oh, for money.
At ease.
For buddy. Here we go. Where's one with some numbers on it? So I'll make sure it's the right one. I'll do this one. I like this guy. What's this one?
Were fraudulently trying to get into my account. I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account. And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense. Fraudulent activity.
Okay, Dr. Umar. All right. Save it for the Move podcast.
Again, June 25th to July 10th is the period of suspicious activity. That is from the time Medea went public and I left for South Africa. Between the time Medea went public,
so he calling his girl Medea, his ex-girl Medea.
That's wild.
If you want to make a donation to FDMG, you must send it to PayPal. Hold off on the checks and money orders until the situation is resolved. Hold off on all FDMG Academy money order and check donations until the situation is resolved.
But you can still hit up the PayPal.
If you want to make a donation to FDMG, send it through PayPal. Right? PayPal.me.
I'm waiting for that.
PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
I don't know if you know what line I'm waiting for.
/FDMG Academy. If you want to make a donation to the school, hold off on checks and money orders until we find out what the hell is going on. The bank is investigating the fraudulent attempts on our account. If I find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with this, I was told that they can be arrested for federal offense.
This food is hilarious.
I was told they could be arrested.
Okay.
With that being said, brothers and sisters,
that's a reason.
Dr. Umar has access to no money. Right?
Okay, here is the part I wanted to
Because my personal account
this is what I wanted to
contains
hear.
all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal.
This is and then he said he never asked for money. He never asked nobody for money, which is a bold lie because they had clips of him asking people for money. Okay, thoughts?
That was the longest big I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, okay, so liars, right? Liars over-explain everything. And the fact that he kept repeating certain things was to keep himself in check, to make sure that he was saying the correct thing, saying the correct information, the correct lie. Again, another person where you get, and that's anybody, you can't take everything that they say just at face value. You can't trust everything that come out their mouth. And that is very sketchy. That is the sketchiest video, and that says a lot. That is the sketchiest video I've ever seen of Dr. Umar.
You wildin'. Punk,
do we know what happened?
Oh, we got the woman's side. You want to hit the woman's side?
Yeah.
Let's hit the woman's side. Let's go.
I almost want to say I want to know what really happened.
Because Medea is the side chick that he talking about, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, shit.
But who is Pastor Bussy?
Here she go. Let's go. Turn this down. Show. On the back up.
Y'all ain't got a tea container the size of my fridge. Nothing but tea. And I just got rid of it. He swears I'm the one who stole his sink stoppers. This is
He called her Medea.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Can't be.
I'm the reason for everything. Now I done took off with FDMG's banking statements. I probably stole the blueprints to FDMG too late. This motherfucker tell it. I'm not a health aide. He knew that. He knows where I work. I have to be sworn in where I work. I've touched $1 billion worth of accounts. Why the fuck would I fuck with FDMG paperwork?
Right, like it was just some.
You've been caught with an FBI file, so are you an informant?
Ooh.
We shall see.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
You swear it's me hacking your Instagram. You swear it's me that stole your rental car keys. You swear it's me that stole your tea container. Y'all, he got a tea container the size of my fridge.
All right. What you think, Punk? What you thinking?
I just don't cause I don't watch him anyway. So I have like no emotional ties to him. I feel like he full of I've been felt like he was full of shit. So me watching that is like more full of shit than alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt like what I felt already. So I
ain't falling for the shit. Huh?
Yeah, I just say I don't know.
So that lady,
funny,
that lady is supposed to be the Medea he's talking about.
Yeah,
I
that's
see why he said that.
Who is Pastor Bussy?
I have no clue.
And I'm so mad that he kept saying it with so much conviction. I'm like, oh, okay.
He is an entertainer. Hey, where that school at, bro? Where that school at, man? Get them people their money back, man, if it ain't gonna be no school.
Yeah.
All right, let me find another topic. We off, bro. Come on the pod, man. Come on the pod. Okay. Let's get Punk in his bag.
What you got?
I'm gonna get you in your bag, but I'm gonna ask, I guess, here. The men that women like the most are not monogamous. Facts or cap? Yeah. You see how you get jammed up over here?
All right.
You see how you get jammed up over here?
Let's see. Fact or cap?
She trying to figure out how
the
she
women. No. I don't subscribe to the foolery now. Usually. I don't know.
Come on, you know something.
See what I'm talking about?
I know you know something.
Okay. Ask the question one more time.
All right. Thank you, because I do need to ask it a little bit better here, all right?
All right. I got you for real this time.
The men that women like most are not monogamous men. Facts or cap?
All right. I want to say cap, but I'm going to have to go with facts.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to go with facts.
Okay, why?
This is kind of speaking from personal experience, but also just knowing that other women go through this as well. Unfortunately, as much as we love them or hate them, sometimes we are attracted to men that are like our fathers. And unfortunately for me, my father wasn't the best in that regard. So my partners, the partners that I began to seek out were like him in a lot of ways, actually. Non-committal, or saying they want to commit and acting like they want to commit, but deep down they really didn't want to. It takes some soul searching, in my personal opinion, to really figure out exactly what you want, because it could be kind of ingrained in you from when you're little, going through that with your parents, with your father, with your mother too. Sometimes she can have influence in what that looks like. Sometimes the monogamous man isn't who you think he is. He's not your type, but he's also the monogamous one. So
is monogamous not your type?
No, monogamous is absolutely my type, but it took some soul searching to also understand that I think I can be a little fluid in monogamy as well, and I understand where it comes from, because man or woman, humans kind of struggle with that.
You could be fluid in monogamy, meaning
he gonna get you. He listening.
Meaning that you can have an idea of what you think monogamy is, because that's what's been taught to you, that's what society gave to you, but it could mean something else that's close to monogamy, but maybe not full on monogamy.
Like what works for us?
all passes.
There you go. Not hall passes. It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
If it's not a hall pass, but definitely, you know, something that works for your particular dynamic. Kind of how you were saying earlier, where it's like, you know, social media be putting y'all business out on the street. Y'all would be a lot happier if y'all just kind of talk to each other and figure out what works for y'all, and then that way nobody's caught up on either end.
But you know, sometimes like the pressure of shit makes it different because some people know their situation, and the pressure of the world knowing their situation makes them, you know, it's like
Makes what?
it makes them fold, like because
Give
they
me
gotta
example,
make
I'm not sure
the.
what I know what you talk about. Give me an example.
Speaking of the monogamy, like some people know that their mate cheats. And they're okay with it. You know what I'm saying? But then when the world knows or their circle knows, and it's like, oh, you made me look a certain way, now there's an issue with it.
That's a
You know
T.I.
what I'm
and
saying?
Tiny situation.
So, right, it's like sometimes it's even in those relationships, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But that was part of why I said the T app is like, y'all in people business, because maybe some of them people know what they got going on, but that don't mean they want the world to know what they got going on. But now it's a bunch of people coming to them like, oh girl,
And
yo,
did you
could
know
be doing it, yo, and it's like, damn, you know. But
Okay,
It's a sticky
back to the
subject.
original question for you though, Punk. The men that women like the most are not monogamous men.
facts.
Facts.
Statistically, facts.
Okay,
like
come on, give me
I mean,
Where
just
the
speaking on the 80% of y'all got babies by 15% of us. Like that mean
80% of us have babies by 15% of y'all. Okay.
that mean this 15% of men having a whole lot of sex with a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all having sex with the same men. That's how men got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby mamas. Like the nigga wasn't never monogamous. He probably was cheating on somebody when he got you, and the shit just kept going. Y'all be knowing that.
I mean, yeah, but how much different is it when they come in, again, getting those same pressures of society, saying like, oh, as a man that wants to be in a relationship with a woman, maybe I should be monogamous, etc., and so forth, and come in and want to say that, but deep down know that that's not who they are.
That ain't what we talking about.
Okay.
We talking about y'all, because that ain't what we talking about. Y'all liking them. We not talking about why they not thinking about their own stuff and going to seek help. We're talking about why y'all like them.
Okay. Why? One may never know. It can be terrible, but like I said, I do think it's based on just
maybe it's nature.
It's a lot of things. I think it's nature. I think it's society. In a lot of different movies, TV shows, you know, it's always the bad boy or the bad guy that, you know, people are fawning or lusting over. It's
Hold on,
kind
is that a
of
TV show thing, or is that a what's the chicken or the egg that it's
right?
Is
Because
that
the
art
TV show happened
imitating
because
life
people like
or
that.
what?
that's a fair
TV
question.
always imitates life.
Not always,
Not always.
but yeah, I get what you're saying though. And, yeah, mostly.
That's a fair question. Though.
Yeah, I think that it's in TV because that's how we act.
Yeah.
But I mean, whole nother topic. Are we not finna say that like TV, movies, social media does not influence?
Oh no, yeah, it does.
Okay,
It definitely does.
okay.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Sometimes I think women really don't know who they want sometimes.
Can
or
you
what they
expound
want.
why you say that? What made you say that?
Because nobody ever really, again, speaking from personal experience, nobody ever really sat me down and said, you know, or taught me how to objectively look or search or sit and wait for a man. It was just like all I had was my family. And coming up, of course, as a kid, they're not going to tell you everything that's going on, within people's relationships. But from the outside looking in,
it ain't your business.
No. I know that. As a kid, it's not your business. Yeah. But, just looking from the outside in, it's like, oh, my mom and dad are here. My aunts and uncles are together, So you see a healthy, quote unquote, you see a healthy dynamic in front of you, and you're like, oh, this is what I aspire to have, not realizing that
it's a bunch of shit.
It's a whole bunch of shit involved on the woman's side and on the man's side. They've been doing all of this and going over the road and having secret conversations, families, whoever, whatever, however that broke down. And your mom, that can go either way. She could have possibly. She could have navigated him that way, pushed him that way, or maybe she's just trying to deal with whatever the scraps is left from that. But
it's a whole lot of kids.
Nobody sits you down to like talk about that type of thing. They don't tell you who you should look for, or just a bunch of shit. Like sometimes they just don't know. They think they know. They have some idea of what they think they want, but it's like, is that what you really want? And when it comes down to it, what does that person actually look like? You thinking, oh, I've known this guy for 10 years and we know each other so well, but you also know he ain't shit. So, like,
what should we be telling? Like, what do you wish was told to you?
Good question.
If somebody could have sat you down, like, what would you wish they would have said?
I wish they would have sat me down and told me that work on yourself. It'll come, I spent a lot of time like outwardly searching for a partner, and the moment I sat my ass down and was like, you know what, I'm gonna worry about myself, that's when the floodgates open. That's when I actually started receiving suitors that are like, oh, you know what, you're not a piece of shit. Okay, cool. Or maybe you secretly are. I don't know.
Usually, but I'm gonna give you a try.
You're not, and it went like that. It went like that, and you live and you learn, and then you get loves. But yeah, I wish somebody would have just told me, don't worry about these niggas. Focus on yourself. You'll be okay. It'll happen when it's supposed to. There's no need to rush it. There's no need to push it. There's no need to go out and seek it. I think a lot of times they go out seeking it, and that's how they end up with the shit that they don't want.
If you could go back and tell your younger self that, do you think your younger self would listen?
Hell no.
You want your younger self to listen.
You think they would, though?
You do.
So
no,
I think I would have, because I am the youngest out of 9. Okay, only 4 of them kids belong to my mama though. Shout out to my other half sisters. Hey, but
youngest of 9.
Youngest of 9. I spent a lot of time like just by myself, because my sisters and brothers was like 8 and 10 years older than me, so they was already like running the streets and stuff. So I spent a lot of time by myself. My dad was in and out of the house. He was there, but he wasn't there. My mama was chasing up behind my daddy. She was working all the time. My grandma didn't fuck with us as kids. She's sweet as pie now, but it was just a big,
talked about that.
It was just a big dynamic of things. So I spent a lot of time by myself, watching movies, watching TV, writing stories, so it was a lot of alone time. I didn't really have a lot of leadership present in that manner. It was like, we'll buy you these things, we'll buy you these books, we'll buy you these gifts, but we're the crazy adults that got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So
I've said this before on the podcast. I think that's a cultural thing, right? Because in other cultures, they prioritize telling you about how dating and marriage is gonna go, how suitors should suit you, what you should be looking in. But it seems like in our culture, it's kind of like, figure it out, go out into the world, or we don't want to discuss these things in front of the kids. We don't want, it's things that my family hid from me, to where it's like, no, I was old enough to understand. You could explain these things to me. You could explain, just explain more about why so and so locked up? You know, I didn't know my uncle was locked up for the longest. Like, where he been at? Oh, he locked. Come on, like we in our community we hide so much. I don't know why we feel so shameful about just telling kids things or just. Kids are smart. They need to know the information. They need to know, how to grow up and find a good partner. So, I'm not gonna. We gonna work on that. Actually, we gonna work on that.
I certainly hope so, cause like I have a 14-year-old son, and half the things that he knows about currently is due to the fact that I didn't get that information when I was younger. Like you said, kids. First of all, they are kids, but they eventually become adults that you have to parent into adulthood. And sometimes past that, you have to think about this little person becoming a big person. So there's no stone left unturned when it comes to me and Dorian, because I know that he has to know these things. I didn't know what's my sorry, I'm a woman. I didn't know what my period was until I had it. Had no clue. Thought I was fucking dying. Like nobody told me anything. So like, when it comes to stuff like that, yes, we absolutely have to do a better job at just, bringing our kids into the fold at the appropriate time, of course.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Still, they will
I
eventually
feel like we
become adults.
underestimate when that time is. Though. Like kids are very smart. But as we're talking, we walking right into a topic here. Mom won't pick up son because she dropped him off. We passing down trauma.
Mama won't pick up son. Like, what you mean?
Her son wanted to go to a school dance, and he needed a ride, and afterwards he wanted to ride back, wanted to get picked up, and his mom said no. So then he went to the bus stop, take the bus home, and a guy pulled up and tried to assault the boy. Mentioned like some gang affiliated stuff, took his coat, tried to steal off of, try to swing off of him. The boy ran, took his phone. But it's just that concept of just why we don't take more care of our young boys. Like, why, if it's late at night and your son asking for a ride, the drive was about like 10 minutes away from the house, why force the young boy to get on the bus? So that's why the question was, are we passing down trauma, or maybe it should be like, do we not feel like we gotta protect young black boys as much? What you think, Fun?
I was gonna say I was gonna let you cook because I got answers.
That's tough, right? So I took the bus as a kid, few places. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was places my mother was like, nah, you can't go because you ain't taking the bus. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a ride, yeah, you can go there and back. Like, couldn't get on the bus. Places we used to go. But it's just so tough because what time of night was it?
How old is he?
How old was he? I don't know the neighborhood.
He was like he was 17. I think he was like 16, 17 years old. Okay. And it was after a school dance. So it was probably like around, how
8, 9 o'clock?
No, like for like high school though. Yeah. It was like high school. So probably
like 11?
Probably like 11. It was like probably like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, as a parent, I'm gonna pick my kid up, right?
Oh God.
But I'm not gonna say she a bad parent because she told her kid to take the bus. Because I'm sure
we're not saying bad parent, but are we passing down trauma?
What's the trauma in that? Because what do you do if your mama ain't got no car? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you... I grew up, my mama ain't have a car. You know what I'm saying? Until probably I was 16 or something. And, but what do you do in those cases? You just ain't gonna never go.
That wasn't the case, though.
I get it. But
and
that's what I'm saying. What's the trauma behind that? Because I took the bus, so am I passing trauma if I make my kid catch the bus? Like, I don't think that was traumatic for me.
I think it's more about the situation though. It's 11:30. It's it's like 11:30, 11 o'clock. The neighborhood ain't the greatest. Your mom is literally 10 minutes away. I think that's where the kind of the question.
Like I would have picked my kid up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know what's in her background to say she passing down trauma. Mm-hmm. I just know if I told my son, "Oh, you could take the bus," that wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be passing down trauma. It's just like, this is something you might have to do one day. At 17, what you gonna do if you gotta go to work? If I can't. I mean, it's just like I don't think that was trauma being passed down. Should she went and got her kid? Yes. Mm-hmm. Especially if you live in a neighborhood where something like this could happen or whatever is going on. Like, yeah, go get your kids. 10 minutes. It ain't, it's not worth it.
And I understand, like, eventually him having to use the bus for whatever reason. But if I took you, I'm going to pick you up.
If I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if she had to be at work or not. I'm saying, I know she didn't. But I'm just saying.
The mom had to end up picking him up because
he got assaulted. Yeah, you still have to get your ass out the bed. Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, I'll drop my kid off, but if I got to go to work, obviously I can't pick you up. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm at home,
and if that's the dynamic, then okay, cool. But if you already knew I didn't have a ride there, you said you'd take me, but then for whatever reason, maybe she had something going on. Okay, whatever. But at the same time, nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because now, hopefully, she feels like an asshole. Because if there was no reason for her not to be able to pick him up, I really truly hope she feels terrible.
I don't think I'm sure. Well, I ain't sure she do. I would, but I don't know if that's fair, because that's like saying at any point something happened to your kid, you should feel bad, and it's like, but yeah, essentially, because if your kid 18 and he get a job and it's like, Mom, come pick me up from work, it's like, no, I'm like, and then if something happened, it's like, I still got. How long do I feel bad? You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. Yeah, it's like you just gonna keep making them a kid. You gonna keep making them a kid. Like, when do you stop?
I'm with you. To an extent. Like I said, if there was a conversation that was had and it's like, okay, Mom, can you drop me off at this thing? It's like, as my parent, maybe I didn't communicate it, but if you're my parent and you're saying, okay, I'll drop you off, I'm gonna assume that you're coming to pick me up. That's just my assumption as a kid. As a
parent, I'm not even giving you the option to assume. If I can't pick you up, I'm going to tell you, I'll drop you off. I ain't picking you up, so you better find a way home.
That's cool too.
And let me know how you getting home, so we can know if I'm dropping you off or not. But that's gonna be figured out before you even leave anyway. So as a parent, that would have been, but I don't,
No, yeah, I definitely, like you said, to your point, in just a sense of they got to get used to it. Eventually, you got to keep your head on swivel. Shit happens. Be careful in this world, etc. and so forth. Yes, you absolutely have to give them that, but just, especially, I'm not that far away. Why would I tell you, no, I'm not coming to get you? Yeah. That's lame as fuck. I mean, I'm sorry to the kid and whatever he experienced, but that's lame, bro.
Yeah. And definitely, given the situation, the time of night, the neighborhood, it's just like,
it's too many factors going on.
Too many factors, I'm going to go get mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm going.
No, absolutely.
Get mine, you know what I'm saying? It's too crazy out here. I just think that
my kids ain't seen a bus.
See?
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just think I think the mom in that situation should have just kind of read the scenario just a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Just to possibly.
That's what I'm saying. You know the neighborhood you live in. You know.
Or where the school party was at.
I mean, the bus route. Like, as a parent, you know all of that. Like, you should.
Well, yeah, she know. You know.
Yeah. Crazy work.
Let's get into something else here. I had a little topic here, and it said, "Women love bomb too." Is this true?
Oh God.
What does women love bombing look like in your opinion?
What does that look like?
They turn into mothers. They turn into
there you go.
They turn into, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of it for you. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, let me cook you dinner. Oh, let me make your lunch. Oh, let me rub your stinky feet. Yeah, we do it. We do it.
Have you done some love bombing?
Oh yes.
Cooking dinner, love bombing.
Quickly. Look, I know how to be domesticated. That don't mean I need to be domesticated. But when I
Hold on, you selected with the domestication. You selected with the domestication.
Because
that's why it's love bombing.
Right. Turn that shit on.
Everybody don't get this, so
I'm just saying, not everybody can be used to it. But yeah, no, like cooking. Okay. Let me use myself for an example. So before my current relationship, I didn't eat a lot, just in the sense of there'd be groceries in there or whatever, and I cook my son something to eat. I really didn't give a hell about eating. In comes the man, and I'm cooking like all the time, big meals, lunch and dinner, every day of the week.
He was doing his thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's the Karen guy.
You say
That's
what?
the Karen guy.
I'm following back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Following on the live side.
But yeah, and not everybody is gonna be deserving of that treatment. But you know, he had me open, and I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and lock this down real fast. let me put the.
She don't even want to say
let me put it on you real fast.
Okay, so the love bombing worked, of course.
Yeah, it always does. I didn't say this was my first time love bombing. I just said, it works. It
Okay,
works.
so did you get what you wanted to get from that? From the love bombing?
Yeah, we still together.
Up there you go. Ding. There we go.
We still together.
All right. Punk, women can love bomb too.
Yeah, she just said it.
Okay, you ain't gonna elaborate.
He said,
I don't know. I don't even think about love bombing as a thing.
Why
the
not,
first
sir?
time I thought,
Why not?
I just feel like, cause I'm a lover, so I feel like I just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a lover, so
You not love bombing, you being yourself.
No, that's how I feel. I'm being me, but that's why I like when I think of that. It's like somebody doing something that ain't naturally them, and then they like love bombing you with all this stuff, reeling you in. Like, and I don't know.
and that's fair.
I'm a loving person, so I don't think of it as love bombing. Like I
don't
cook,
think it's not a naturally them thing, but I think it's more about intent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you're doing.
And like
So
the level
you laying
of it.
on
I'm
thick.
being
You know
me.
what I'm saying? Like,
what am I supposed? I do me great. Yeah,
No,
I know
I
what I'm
mean,
doing. I'm being me.
It's the level in which it's done, though. I'm not saying, like I said, I
like
of course I can.
You're doing it for a reason. You know, like, okay, I'm love bombing. I want to lock her up. I want her to be mine. So I'm finna, you know what I'm saying?
I'm finna go a little extra hard.
Yeah, in a guy's point from the men, our love bombing is, you know, of course, gifts. You know they love gifts. You love that. You know they love trips. You know they love, you know, us spending money on them. So that's a lot of men use love bombing in that way. Women, they gonna use what, you know, they gonna cook for you. They gonna come bring you lunch. They, like she said, they gonna rub your feet, rub your back, cater to you. They gonna make you feel, you know what I'm saying? They gonna make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? And yes, that might be her, but she laying it on thick. She laying it on thick. You know what I'm saying? Fine. What is going on?
You know what's bad about this conversation?
Why? Because it make it feel like if you doing that, you doing something wrong. Like,
No. Why is it like that? That's not the norm.
Cause you niggas make it hard.
I think everybody.
You niggas make
Then
it
that
hard.
mean-
let me talk. Why? What you mean? What you mean the dudes make it hard?
They do, like,
How?
cause we always gotta wait and find out and see what type of hidden agendas is going on, and if you actually are deserving of said thing. I didn't start doing what I did with old boy that I'm with now until I was comfortable and confident in, like, oh, Okay, you want to see what Mama got going on? Okay, let me show you.
Was he already love bombing?
He was no, he didn't come in love bombing. I know a love bomber, and I've seen love
So
bombing.
he wasn't taking you out.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
That's how men love bomb.
No,
right?
see what love bombing is, at least to me, is like you're doing what you do naturally, but to an excessive level.
What's excessive?
And what's excessive? Okay,
doing it.
It's
I'm
like
trying to get you.
it's like okay, if you come in the door and you're only taking me to 5-star restaurants every time we go out, but then a couple of months down the line, we at McDonald's and Wendy's, you was love bombing. You was on some bullshit because that's not you to an extent. Okay, you know, Wendy's and McDonald's is kind of crazy. Let's go with Chili's. You know, but like you still taking me out.
So we gotta go to 5-star all the time?
No.
That mean I was love bombing because I took you to 5 stars?
If that's what you was doing in the gate, now you have an air to maintain. Yes, you have a standard to maintain now. And if you don't
you're
maintain,
okay with a first date being Chili's?
I'm perfectly fine with a first date being Chili's.
You different? Well, I ain't gonna say different. I think there's a lot of women that's okay. I think.
Oh yeah,
that's okay with it, but it's a lot of women that ain't okay with it. Obviously, so if coming in the door, it's like you gotta take me to a 4 or 5-star joint. That mean that's the standard all the time. I gotta take you to that.
That's what I'm assuming when you come in the door like that.
If that's your, yeah.
And yeah, no, I would actually much rather go to somewhere where we can have some type of competition. I love arcades, so like. If I could see how you act when you lose against me, then, you know, we probably have a pretty good rapport after that. But
watch out for those love bombers. Fuck your whole shit up.
I sure will. I've done it before. I'd do it again if you make me.
You listening.
Your whole shit up.
I'm like, your whole existence up.
Oh, man.
Won't know what hit you.
Oh, let me get into that real quick. Did y'all hear about the Honest Act? And there's a clause in there that says politicians will not be able to trade individual stocks. So they'll still be able to trade like, you know,
retirement
funds and things like that. But individual stocks they wouldn't be able to trade. Your thoughts?
Wonderful.
Makes sense to me.
All right, let's elaborate.
Because why the fuck else would y'all be? How much are y'all getting paid? Let's start there. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than the American people, the regular folks down here on the ground.
Yep.
So y'all already got this big of a salary. And y'all doing these stocks, and I'm pretty sure y'all got some insider information somewhere from somebody in order to, you know, hit black every single time. Yeah, no, I already feel like they overpaid henchmen any damn way. So,
and one of the guys that was, of course, against this, one of the politicians, he's worth $500 million, but he's talking about he don't want to be poor.
He can go to hell.
Quit your job.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. Quit your job if you want to be that rich.
Yeah,
you already that rich.
You should be helping make the laws.
$500 million. Quit your job then. That's where your focus at.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think of just the concept of overall, Punk?
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
They know they get information. They know when the laws that's taking effect, gonna affect stocks, all type of stuff. So
they know too much. Yeah. They're on the inside with all of that information.
They making the decisions. Like they're making the decisions.
So why would they be able to? No, fuck them. Fuck that. And I hope they pass the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
They probably should never be able to, but. Cause you know, once you in there, you connected to somebody in there. But you know,
that's fair. I think we already asking for a lot with just the first act in general. But yeah, no, you are absolutely right.
Our country, man, just the capitalistic country. It's ridiculous. we have things that are clearly against the law. We have things that are clearly a conflict of interest.
Okay.
And they let it ride. They let it ride for the right people.
That part.
Exactly.
For the right people, they gonna let it ride. You know. But moving on. I'm irritated. If he flew you out, is it his responsibility to get you back?
Why the fuck would it not be?
That's a real question.
That's a dead ass question.
Let's go. Let her explain. Go ahead.
No,
Because did you see this was based off the Deandre Ayton and Caribbean Curls. He flew her out. I guess she wasn't cooperating.
She ain't give it up. She didn't give it up.
Cooperate.
He told her catch her own flight back.
So go ahead, elaborate. Why is it his responsibility?
Well, I mean, first of all, if somebody say they're gonna fly me out, I'm gonna need to see the plane ticket, because if it don't say round trip, I'm not coming.
There you go.
That's first and foremost. You have to protect yourself first and make sure everything is set and ready to go. And then on top of that,
I agree.
you need to have some more money just in case that shit don't go right. I've never understood the thought process behind just allowing somebody to have that much control over you in any situation or aspect. You gotta stay safe. And if we don't know the context of the conversation, but if you having those conversations and a man is talking about I'm gonna fly you out here, and y'all already have an understanding of something, and then you want to renege when you get there, you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation. You're putting yourself in a very dangerous situation.
Just a little financial jammy jam.
You
that's all.
So just to get your answer, that's a yes. If a man flies you out, he's responsible for flying you back.
Absolutely, 110%. And like I said, I'm gonna still have my backup just in case.
Okay.
But yes, it should be his responsibility. You want me out here, not the other way around.
If he didn't get what he wanted you out there for, still his responsibility to fly you back.
What did he did what? What does he want?
You know what he wants. You know what he wants.
And if he didn't get, okay. I'm not finna mess with you.
Because I'm just finna be real.
I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna play. I promise. If he did not receive what he thought he was getting or intended, of course, my first thing is always gonna be anybody, woman, man, whoever, has the right to change their mind at any time.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Consent is always number one.
Mm-hmm.
We've had that discussion.
Now, yeah, if you're a man about your shit, I still feel like it's your responsibility. But like I said, I'm still gonna have whatever it is that I need because niggas be bitches sometimes.
Let's go.
And they get in their feelings. And then the next thing you know, it's like, oh, well, find your own way back. And then I'd be like, okay, peace out. You right. You have that right as well to say, well, if you didn't give me what I want, I'm gonna put you in danger and I'm just gonna take my plane ticket back. That's fine, because that's his right to do so.
It's crazy. Niggas be bitches for changing their mind.
That ain't what I said, but
you just said that.
If you gonna be a man about the situation, be a man.
Niggas be bitches. She literally said that.
Okay. Rewind the tape. I don't think I said that.
I didn't make that part up.
Just fuck around.
Hey, so first off, if I'm gonna fly you out with that intentions, we gonna talk about it. And then if you say you with the shits, all right, cool, I'm gonna fly you out. Mm-hmm. If you change your mind, I'm niggas is bitches because I can't change my mind. Because we had, I don't want to say it like that. That sounds bad, but kind of terms and agreements. Like we talked about something. I said, look, this what but I'm saying if I'm on that, I'm going to say that in the door. It's not gonna be let's see what the vibe like when we get out. No, because why you flying somebody out that you ain't touched anyway, thinking you just gonna touch them? That don't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But in the rare case that it may be the first time y'all, if that's what you want, you need to have that conversation. Yeah. And if somebody decides to change their mind, the other person can change their mind.
They can, and I agree with that. They still might be bitches. But I agree that
both of them.
You can have
both of them.
And I agree with that as
because
well.
My money still spent to get you out here, and I probably been spending money while you been here partying. So I feel like you just tried to get down on me.
Yeah, and it comes because that's what I was finna say. Like,
hold on, but did she get down on him, or did he get down on himself?
I don't both. Shit. At the end of the day,
I feel like they definitely both lost out because see, a lot of these women
dreams.
And Instagram models and whoever, they always, not always, because I can't speak for everybody, but I definitely feel like a lot of them be out for finesse. They be like, oh yeah, he getting ready to fly me out, woo, this, that, and the third, and you finna,
and you think
finna
this
jag
nigga ain't finna try to get none.
And then he like, oh well, fuck your flight then. He has the right to change his mind. She has the right to change her mind, but don't they be trying to finesse too much. I know that for damn sure. A lot of times that should be on some finesse type shit, and it's like these are the results of your actions. These are the consequences of your actions. Now you don't have a flight out because you thought you had it.
Because I don't want to be like, I don't care what the location is. If I don't like you, I don't want to be around you. So I don't care if it's like. It's a fancy place. If I don't like you, I don't want to be around you.
Oh God, because I'm not doing that.
So why you even coming? You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, catch your own flight back.
Because a lot of they ass be broke. They look good, but they be broke.
Oh, and then they be wanting that aesthetic because everything is about social media and what you can post and what you can share.
She was with Deandre Ayton, not some other NBA player.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently she wasn't giving it up though.
So sad for her. So sad for the both of them. Honestly,
keep a lot of flight money.
She better.
I think she getting paid. I think she getting paid off the social medias. I think she good.
People gotta stop trying to finesse and think it ain't nothing gonna happen behind it.
That's what I'm saying. Insane. Like, you putting yourself in dangerous situations all because you trying to get some shit.
If you got money to get back,
it ain't never been that serious. Look, I wish it would have.
But it does get dangerous when bitch ass niggas don't know how to accept no. So
absolutely.
I think
for sure.
Needs more about the danger, not just being stranded, but.
Well, yeah, that
mad and not being able to accept no or accept the way the situation played out.
Yeah, that wasn't the case this time, so I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, but we know. We gonna speak on them. We gonna speak on it. Is it a requirement for you to interact with your partner's family?
Requirement.
She don't like that word.
Not at all. Requirements? No.
I think it's a requirement to try.
Okay. Yep. Elaborate.
Okay.
Because y'all might not get along. Shit. And I'm not gonna force you to be uncomfortable, and I ain't gonna force my family to be uncomfortable. Okay. So
that part.
But y'all ain't gotta live with each other, so it don't really fucking matter to me. I mean, not, you know what I'm saying? Of course you would want your spouse and your family to get along and all of that, but at the end of the day, life is about the family you create, not the one you came from. So it is what it is.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that word requirement was really pushing it. I'm like, I don't like that word. I don't like to be forced to do shit I don't want to do. Luckily I have a family dynamic that most people thoroughly enjoy, so I'm never worried about somebody coming into my dynamic and being like, oh, I don't like your family, because if you don't, there's something wrong with you. But
but what if that was the case though? What if you really liked the guy, y'all was together, and he didn't interact with your family at all? He came to the function and he sat in the corner acting antisocial.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I already know that's not gonna work. Then
he's required to interact with your family.
No, he's not required to interact with my family. What I'm saying is
he
wants
that to be with you.
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that if for whatever reason he doesn't like my family, that's worth a conversation for us to find out. Well, who did what to you and how does that work? Because like I said, I could be biased, but Genuinely, there's not one person that I've ever met or any of my family members have met that they brought into the family and the outsider was just like, your family, like never in the history of ever. Yeah, we would have a discussion around it or behind it, but if he's just like, I don't like your family because I don't know, some bullshit, like, yeah, there's something wrong with him.
But that's bullshit to you, like, because you know your family. Like, maybe he just don't mesh with your family.
Never experienced it. I don't know what that looks like. Y'all gotta come kick it with my family. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all gotta see. But yeah, I think it's a requirement to try to attempt.
Let me ask you this: could you be with someone that didn't like your parents?
Hell no.
Okay.
Fuck no.
What about you, Pump?
My mama, no.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Can't do it. That's not happening.
Me neither. And it don't gotta even be a like there, but it has to be a strong
respect.
Yeah. Even if you don't like, that respect gotta be strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So.
And like I'm also like I can get certain parts of it because like, not that I think he'll ever watch this, but like my uncle is one of those people where it's like you either gonna fuck with him or you kind of not. But like you said, as long as you respect him, I don't give a fuck whether you like the nigga or not because I don't. Sometimes I don't like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you gotta at least try. But if there is something off about that dynamic where it's just like they never want to come around ever, that's a problem, because I'll give you the same grace even if I don't necessarily care for your family. I'll give you some days. It's a birthday happening, okay, I'll come. It's a holiday and we can share holidays, okay, I'll come. But
so
like,
as long as he at the event, the big events, do he have to interact a certain way, or can he?
No, I want him to be himself. He doesn't have to
Okay.
interact a certain way. It's just like, at least
So
be
it's required.
present. Just be present. Like,
Yeah, that works.
just try. Just be present. Just be here.
It's required.
Whatever. You can't require it of me, okay? I'd be biased. You can't require it of me, but maybe it's required for me. So yeah, sure.
All right, I'm about to.
I'll see mom and bonnet.
I was gonna say, if this is the topic that I think it is, I am so excited.
Okay, good. I wanted to find if I could find a video because it was comical. So I think it was this guy right here. I think it was this dude. All right, let's see what we got here. I think it was this guy.
Oh, man, wearing bonnets.
Okay.
I made a video about niggas wearing bonnets, and I also made it globally or online. Or you niggas with short hair like mine, y'all just want to be zesty for no reason. A bunch of fatherless, dreadhead niggas that's used to their mama running the household out of my comment section calling me uncle. First of all, let's start here. Unc is not an insult, bro. Getting older is the goal. You want to die.
Nigga, get to the bonnet. Sound like you finna say something stupid.
Insults are supposed to be personal. Yeah, you're ugly, you got a big nose, you got short hair. I don't know, get in there and get creative, nigga. Grown ass man worrying about other grown ass man business. Again, this how I know none of y'all have fathers.
But he talking about men wearing bonnets.
Pretty much
A grown ass man talking about other grown ass man business.
Again, y'all used to women running your house, so iron sharpens iron, bro. How else am I supposed to protect my hair? Okay, go back and read your comment again. Let me know how that ain't just. Be the same niggas that don't know how to fucking barbecue, don't know how to fucking cut no yard, don't know how to fix on no cars, don't know how to do nothing. Don't know how to even hang up a goddamn picture. Good hygiene makes me not manly. No, nigga, it ain't about good hygiene. Good hygiene has nothing to do with wearing a bonnet, especially a pink or a purple. Y'all used to women coddling y'all. Oh, it's okay, that's my baby.
What the fuck do that have to do with a bonnet?
To defend his family. gonna break a motherfucking gun? Nigga, by the age of 5, nigga, I was breaking down guns, cleaning them. I'm a different breed. I just want to double down and call you niggas some hoes again. I really didn't even go that hard on the first video, but I'm gonna go that hard on this one, you fatherless ass nigga. And for you niggas, it's like, man, you know, I go to bed with it on. Okay, cool. I don't know you were about this. I'm not talking to you. That's it. That's all. You strike a nerve, niggas. I always gotta hit them comments because they know you telling the truth. You ain't gotta look, keep scrolling. I do. But every goddamn video on my For You page, it's a nigga wearing a pink bonnet. Yeah, I'ma speak on it, bro, because I'm a real nigga.
Say something about your page, though, Jay.
Worry about your real art.
Okay, we got it. Okay. I just thought that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. Punk, go ahead.
What are we talking about? Men wearing bonnets? Is there something wrong with it?
Here's my thing. No, because he clearly said, like, I'm not talking about people that wear bonnets and they go to bed. He talk about men going online.
Yeah, that's why I ain't got nothing to say about it.
He talk about men going online with their bonnet on, and he's calling it sassy. So that's. Say whatever you want to say. What the hell you want to say? You a podcaster. What the hell you want to say, man?
I hate calling men sassy, right? That shit just irritating. Mm-hmm. I don't like bonnets to begin with. Like, I damn near hate when women wear bonnets to the airport, just outside.
Good Lord, thank you.
I used to be on my mama about wearing rollers and shit outside, like with her scarf, like, mama, like, what you doing? Mm-hmm. So I'm just not a fan of the bonnet anyway. So yeah, them niggas need to start wearing bonnets, like, on camera. Like, for what? If your hair messed up, just let it show. I'd rather see your hair. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But the bonnet is crazy.
Yeah.
And then the pink and purple bonnets is, you make it look like you got your girl bonnet on.
Quite literally. When they make black ones.
Navy blue ones. I wear bonnets to bed.
They make the sleeves.
You know what I'm saying?
What you supposed to do?
They got the lock sleeves and stuff. They got, you know, because why would we do that? Why are we doing that? I you know, to piggyback off what you said, I never cared for the whole going outside in your bonnets, pajamas, house shoes, all of this other goofy ass shit. Cause like, why? Those are inside clothes.
Like, we don't care about looking tacky outside. Like, represent yourself a certain way. Like, I don't know.
And ain't nobody asking you to get dolled up or nothing like that. But damn, just come on now. But yeah, niggas wearing bonnets, they probably shouldn't. Niggas wearing bonnets online,
they sassy.
They should not do that. I don't think they're sassy. I just find it odd in general.
Look.
I find it odd in general. Like, why?
It's like you seeking attention. Like, what are you seeking? And you
it's
seeking
like
attention from a certain group of people.
It's almost like a troll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you want somebody to say something type shit.
I think I honestly would scroll past the video if I seen a nigga in the bonnet. Like, I'm being serious. Like, I wouldn't even listen to what he's saying.
Because whatever you got to say, it can't be that important.
You're not taking
to the bonnet. Seriously.
Yeah, like, I can't even tell you, like, I'll just see the bonnet. Like, I'm just going to keep scrolling.
Now, coming from a social media standpoint, I definitely know that people do things on purpose in order to get comments, reactions, etc., and so forth. So, I'm not against that. But that also kind of falls in line with the whole men putting on wigs things for, like, skits.
Men doing skits in wigs. Men doing skits in wigs. Okay.
They should stop that too.
Okay. So, but elaborate, because, all right, so, you know, you do social media, so you know what it is. It's, you know, it's entertainment. Everybody trying to find a niche. Everybody trying to find a way in. It's a certain level of creativity behind making skits, and, you know, maybe it's just part of your niche. So, but why you feel like they should stop though?
They don't need to wear a wig to do that though. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's number one. That's the easiest way to get somebody to stop scrolling, because they're like, oh, look, it's another man in a wig. Unfortunately, it'd be a lot of black men in wigs. Mm-hmm. You know, emulating and perpetrating what it is to be a black woman, or this black caricature of a woman that they tend to do. But once a creator, especially if they start getting on because of the black wigs, I feel like it is a gateway drug to throwing boy pussy at some point in time. Like, you can't convince me.
It's boy pussy. We're not gonna breeze past that at all.
And I'm glad I restarted the cameras.
It's a boy pussy.
So what do you mean? Like it's kind of like projecting this type of.
They really want to just come out the closet.
Okay.
What is boy pussy? We're not gonna breeze past that.
It's boy pussy.
Okay, yes, we're gonna go past that, sir. Sir, we're gonna go and breeze right past that.
It's boy butt.
See, I told you, sir. Anyway, and then I feel like once you do make that your niche,
you stuck.
You're stuck. So when you take that wig off,
nobody cares about what you're talking about anymore.
About what the hell you doing? How do you feel anyway when you see the skits of men and they wearing wigs in their skits?
I just be wondering why we so quick to just do random weird shit.
What you mean?
To get likes and shit. Like,
you understand because they're trying to stand out. Weird shit.
That's close to like selling your soul to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because and
But what if this is their personality?
So right, that's your but
they just need to be gay. Like,
when you
that's
say,
what I feel like they trying to sneak into.
When you say their personality, what do you mean? Like they want to be a woman?
No, I just think that some people are very like inside their head and like create characters, you know. So a lot of comedians, they'll be like, well, when I do this character, I'm imitating my mom. I'm got a little bit of my auntie in there, and then this girl I used to date, and I put them together, and that's this character. And so, like, some people, they're really creative in that way to where they have certain characters in their head, and they're playing. A lot of these skits are just people playing out things that go on in their head every day. So if you don't have a woman character and I'm not defending it. I'm not putting no fucking wig on. But you gotta have some that type of discourse on here. If you got some type of character and you're creative, and you don't got nobody else there to do it with you, and you put the damn wig on, and all your other videos got 10 views, and this one got 100,000 views. You gonna put that motherfucking wig on again? And, I'm sorry.
And that kind of
and definitely if it's something that you're already doing naturally, it's not like
when
I have to put this on, and because it's not like every dude that puts on a wig they get a lot of views.
I'm just gonna be a voice.
Yeah,
that character is just gonna be a voice. Y'all gonna think my mama talking to me from out the picture but I'm just not putting on a wig. I'm not. I don't think that's no different than people. When they make the fake voices, you make a voice like and she said, it's the same shit.
Playing out what I'm saying.
You ain't got to put a wig on to do that.
You do not.
You don't.
And to kind of go back to what he said in the sense, or technically what you said, you got this one video, it got 10 views, but as soon as you put a wig on, it's 100,000. You're selling your soul. Like, you immediately said, "Oh, this my ticket. Okay, then that's what we gonna do."
Because you said naturally, but you ain't do that on the first 10 or 15 videos, and they ain't get enough views, and then you did it, and now they popping. Like, if you came out like that, I ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. But if you doing it just because you see the numbers on it, like,
that's a little sick. That's a little sick.
That's a lot of people then. That's a lot of people because the way these algorithms work, right? They reward what they want you to do. So let's put it into
wig on.
But here's my thing.
Fuck the algorithm.
Here's my thing though. Let's put it into the context of the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talk about serious shit. I make a clip of it. That shit get 100 views.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about motherfucking 50-50. That motherfucker get 200,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
So as a producer, am I gonna keep clipping up clips for social media of all of these serious conversations and nobody gives a fuck about them?
Nah.
Or am I gonna do what's right for the business and be like, all right, we get 100,000 views, we gonna make some money off this clip?
I think there's a
am
balance
I selling
to
my
it.
soul for the podcast? Or am I selling the podcast out because I'm doing what works for the algorithm?
No, because that was part of a natural conversation. That wasn't like, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
nothing that was created. That's a conversation. It's not like you're chopping clips and adding shit to it and making it. No, that's actually what was said.
It was an authentic conversation.
Yeah, nah. I mean, you just know that people like that. It wasn't like, oh, I'm finna start doing, hey, y'all, we gonna talk about this, because no, we just talking. And then, what, you know what I'm saying? Nah, to me, that's not the same thing.
Okay.
But, you know.
I'm just saying, gotta have some discourse here.
For sure.
Y'all been agreeing too much.
You definitely should do what, you know, makes the most sense if that's why you in it. You know what I'm saying? But nah.
But yeah, like you said, you should have a balance to what you're talking about, because you never know. I mean, okay, you know, we all know views and likes is a great thing, but you know, if we're looking at brand deals or somebody, you know, in a higher regard, looking at what you have as far as content, they might see one of those lower view videos, but it could be very much on brand or on topic for whatever it is that they want, or you know, in them trying to work with you. So you never know what actually will take your podcast from where it is further, you know. So
Absolutely.
Ain't that the truth?
And so okay, we could kind of start to close out. I've had you guys for a while, but did you want to speak on, because I do follow your content, and you are about making money. You teach people how to make money online.
Yes, I do.
You teach people how to take their niche and make money from it. So do you want to elaborate? Do you want to give our audience some game, or what you want to say
I give you a little bit. I give you a little bit.
and tell us where we can follow you.
Absolutely. So as far as what I do here on TikTok and wherever else this might be posted, but specifically here on TikTok, basically we are trying to work not necessarily within the niche, but having a person become the niche, because every single person has had expertise, skill set, and passion. And basically what I do is that we take all three of those and combine it into what I like to call an unfuckwithable business, because once you actually understand what it is that you can offer to the world, you no longer have to fit yourself into a box in order to make money outside of who you are. This is also what I like to call monetizing your personality. So you can follow me here on TikTok at MsCreateHer _money or MsCreateHer. I have 2 pages. So, but we be making money on the money page.
Okay, I love that. Any final words, Punt? I've had you for a while, man.
Keep fucking with us. Appreciate y'all. All the viewers, listeners, keep rocking. We gonna keep talking.
All right.
So check this out, right? So
All right.
All right, check that out. Hey.